that you on the package?
Oh, yeah!
I
God, it
didn't show
is!
you anything. Are you saying that when I said Big Belly Burger, the image that popped into your head for the logo was me? Yeah, I guess that must be what happened.
does kinda look like you.
Man?
Hey guys, my name's Dan. Today's reactions to Blue Beetle pitch meeting. Now, full disclaimer here, I did not know too much about Blue Beetle prior to this movie. Honestly, I really only knew of his existence, didn't really know too much about his backstory. It's just so you guys keep that in mind as I give my opinion on this movie at the very end of this video. But before we get into it though, please do check all those links I have for you down in the description below, more specifically the pitch meeting link and Ryan George's link as well. It's a great way to support him, and a great and easy way to support me is by going right below this video, clicking all those buttons down there, because I would let you see future reactions that I do, but also helps my channel to grow. And without any further ado, let's go.
So, you have a new movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. See, I was thinking what DC really needs is a movie about a young guy who gets chosen by a super powerful being to have superpowers, and there's a big focus on family.
Shazam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just did that twice. It would be a different family, and they're Mexican. Oh, okay, that's probably different enough that it won't be affected by this whole superhero fatigue everybody's talking
Yeah,
about.
totally.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that superhero fatigue is a myth. You're telling me people could get tired of seeing energy beams? But like, what if there's... I don't know, what if there's more to movie making than wisecracking characters shooting energy beams?
Oh.
You sound crazy.
That did sound
Yeah, a
crazy.
little
I
bit.
don't know what the heck I was talking about just there. So anyway, the main character, Jaime, is coming back from college and he needs a job fast. Why doesn't he just ask his father for $1 million? Well, see, that's the thing. His parents don't have any money either. I don't get it. Well, sir, some people need to work for stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, this is like a fictional thing. No, actually, this is real life. They're living in poverty.
I've never heard that word.
And let me tell you, I don't like it. Right.
Oh,
you
no.
want to leave your rich person bubble from time to time. You mean like to Ibiza? Never mind. So this guy gets a job cleaning this rich lady, Victoria Cord's house. But this lady is the bad guy of the movie. She's super evil.
Oh, she is, huh? What's her deal?
Oh, let me tell you something about how evil this lady is. She's so evil. That works. Great, and so she wants to use this blue
I
scarab
was wondering what they were
technology
gonna
to
do with
build an
that.
army of super soldiers.
I feel like I've seen this before.
Oh, you absolutely have, sir. And that's a feeling you're going to get in most scenes in this film.
Oh, well, that's kind of comforting.
It is, isn't it?
Nice and cozy.
So Victoria's niece Jenny finds out about the evil plan and decides to try and stop it.
What does she do?
She freaking sneaks into this secret lab in the Cord building by stealing a scientist's key card, and she takes the Blue Beetle and puts it inside a Big Belly Burger fast food box.
What the? Was that you on the box?
What are you talking about?
What?
The Big Belly Burger box. Was that you on the package?
Oh, yeah!
I didn't
God, it
show
is!
you anything. Are you saying that when I said Big Belly Burger, the image that popped into your head for the logo was me? Yeah, I guess that must be what happened.
does kinda
What
look like
the hell,
you.
man? I'm sorry. I feel like you'd be a good logo for the Big Belly Burger. We're like the exact same weight. Nah, you've got 20 pounds on me at least.
And you got the glasses.
That's pretty hurtful.
Anyway, so what else happens?
Well, okay, so then scientist guy goes back into his lab and he's like, oh no, the Blue Beetle is gone. Let's lock down the building.
How'd he get back inside the lab if she had his key card?
Hey, shut up. And so Jenny
Ah!
gives this fast food box to Jaime, who was in the building because she said she could get him a job.
So the scarab's gonna turn him into Blue Beetle?
It is. It's gonna go in his butt.
Oh, super butt bugs are tight.
And choose him as a
No.
host and make him into a superhero.
So why did this thing choose him as a host? Because.
Great. So what can he do now? Well, he can fly and he's bulletproof, and most importantly, the suit can create anything he can imagine.
Oh, what kind of crazy stuff is he gonna imagine?
Literally just blades and various energy blasters.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, now to try to get this Blue Beetle thing out of him, they need this smartwatch that's inside the Cord building, so they gotta break in.
Well, that's gonna be hard to do. I mean, they must be on super high alert. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an
Barely an
inconvenience.
inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It turns out his Uncle Rudy had already built the exact kind of machine they need to break past security, so they just use that.
How
well,
convenient.
fantastic.
But then Victoria's henchman Carapax gets into a fight with Blue Beetle, and he's got a freaking super suit as well.
Uh-oh.
And the Blue Beetle super suit wants to kill this guy, but Jaime's like, no, we're not killers. Oh, very good, noble moral code, or whatever.
Yeah, but then later
The
Yeah.
bad guys attack the whole family, and his father's gonna die. So that's why he can't give his son $1 million.
What? Now I'm getting it.
No, you're
No.
not. This is just a very sad moment, and then Jaime's
Yeah.
gonna get kidnapped because Victoria wants to steal the Blue Beetle technology.
Oh no. And so the rest of the family's gonna have to band together to go rescue him. How are they gonna do that?
Well, turns out Jenny's father used to be Blue Beetle, so they used some of his old tech
Oh.
to murder a bunch of henchmen.
henchmen. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a freaking slaughter, sir. They shoot people and impale them and stomp them. What about that moral code thing? Oh, that doesn't apply to them. They seem to have a wonderful time taking lives. Well, good for them, I guess. Good to have a good time. And so Carapax is gonna end up also getting Blue Beetle powers, so then there's gonna be a big final fight. Uh-oh. Yeah, so we're gonna do this really neat thing where the good guy's fighting the bad guy, and the bad guy has similar powers, but he's a different color, and so there's like a CGI fight that happens. Oh, I feel so freaking cozy right now. Me too, sir. And so then Carapax is gonna realize that Victoria's not a nice lady, so he's gonna drag her into some fire to be burned alive. Oh my god. And so then everybody's happy, and Jenny becomes the head of the Cord Company, and now they're only gonna do nice stuff. Wow. So what do you think? Oh, I mean, it's a superhero movie with an ever so slight twist. How can anyone resist? Okay, great. So you're really not worried about superhero fatigue then? You know what?
Oh, no.
Superhero fatigue, schmooperhero fatigue.
What?
What?
That was funny. Blue Beetle is almost DC's worst opening weekend box office in a decade. Well, I mean, to be fair, as I said, I don't really know too much about Blue Beetle. And to be honest, Blue Beetle is one of like the not so well-known superheroes, so I feel like it would be pretty hard for people to get excited about it. You see a movie about Batman, Superman, and like even the Flash, I feel like people know more about that character, not so much about Blue Beetle. But about this movie, I thought it was okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't really love it too much either. I did enjoy George Lopez's character in that, because I was a fan of his before getting into this, and his comedy definitely hit for me. I definitely also enjoy the fact of who they casted to be Blue Beetle, from being a huge fan of Cobra Kai, and seeing this kid also in this movie was also a huge selling point for me. I feel like he didn't really come into his own with the character until like sort of like the very end of it. I felt like everything was just sort of building up, kind of almost made me want more of the movie in a way, which is kind of weird to say considering it was a 2-hour movie. But yeah, I mean, the fight scenes were really good. George Lopez was good. The guy who they got to play Blue Beetle was good as well. And that's about it. There wasn't really too much else that really stood out to me outside of the first bit of the movie. It was okay. There wasn't really too many memorable things happening there. But once we sort of get into like the final fight or whatever, and all the fights that are happening in between, I felt like, you know, that's when it really got going. That's when I really started to enjoy it. And then the movie ended, and I was like, oh, all right. And I also think that they're going to be bringing this character back along with the actor who played him, so that's going to be exciting. I'm not sure where the DCEU goes from here, because lots of things have been happening. New director, new direction, new everything that kind of happened at the start of Shazam that we saw. And you know, who knows what's going to be next for Shazam. Who knows what's going to be next for the Flash, or really any other character for that matter. It should be interesting to see if they decide to maybe build on Blue Beetle going forward, or this is just going to be a one and done. It's really going to be hard to say. But that's going to do it for me here. Comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about Blue Beetle? Please leave a like if you enjoy. Please check all those links I have for you down in the description below. And lastly, and most importantly, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my $5 and up supporters on Patreon. Luchador, Cruising, Wolverine 310, Jordan Bird, Kester Cronage, Amber K, Raymond Bright, Chris Curtis, Haley Meshnardi, Ann Perry, Larka, McKenna Wojnarowski, Fox Cacophony, Violetta Sasdick, Emily, Leo Harris, Dancing Viru, and Morgan Page. And I'll see you guys next time.